Okay, this is an automatic fish feeder. Now this is from Amazon, but this particular one is by a company called Tigerlily. This is pretty much a generic one. If you look on Amazon, they all look very, very similar. But I like this one, and we're going to give it a good test. Okay, so this is an auto feeder by a company called Tigerlily. It's got a 200 milliliter capacity. And it's kind of generic. There's lots and lots of these on YouTube, okay, that are very similar. Now, the first thing is, if you've got anything more than 24 mil, this won't fit unless you take this off and you get a sticker, so you stick it onto the tank, which I wouldn't recommend, to be fair, okay. You adjust the feeding port like this, okay. That's the feeding port. So you can adjust the amount. Now, I've got something in there just to show you how this works, okay? Controls are very simple. Let's turn it on. There you go. You set your time in here first, okay? Let's see if I can zoom in on that bit. Not sure I can do it with this particular thing. I'm not where I normally am. So let's bring it up. There you go. So, I don't know if you can see that. You set your time. You can actually do it manually. There you go, see it turning around? Now this is particularly good for bug bites. What else can I say? Oh yeah, so this one's battery operated. Okay, it takes 2 AA batteries. Now, let me take this off so you can see it a bit better. That comes off like that. That's your motor. You fill by taking this off. Now I had ordered 2. I ordered one from Fluval. Yeah, bug bites go in there. So you can see there's a little hopper there that sort of grabs everything and makes it all hunky-dory. And that goes on there. I wouldn't use flake in it, to be honest. I think flake would be a mistake. So let's adjust it to that. And I'm just going to put it there and push the manual one, all right? So there you go. It's virtually silent really as well, which is quite cool. But this is the problem I had. Because it turns so slow, that's how much food comes out. So if you're doing this for a small tank or a better tank or something like that, be mindful of that. You're going to have to set that very small. I would probably go a little bit smaller, but you need it small enough for that. So trial and error, you're going to need to check that, okay? And also these can get a bit of moisture in. Now to set these, I've set it, I don't know if you can see those little 2 dots. So to set this, it's literally this. So you hold it, that's for your time, okay? And that is for what time you want to feed. So I don't know if you can see that box is flashing. So that's one time, there's 1 in there. So the time I want it to go, say for instance 1:30, and how many times? So the second day we'll do it again, 1:30. You set it so 1:30. Actually no, let's do a different time. We'll do 8 AM. And you see how many times it's flashing there. So there you go. So that's now twice a day, 3 times a day. Off 1, 2, 3. So 3 times a day you can do it on that time. So there you have it, and you can do that up to 4 days. And obviously when it gets back to the 4 days, it will return. Now the good thing about this is you can actually manually do it. So you can have it just over there, and you can do it without just walk past it and press that button and food will come out. And that's how you turn it off. Okay, so let's turn it off. Now it does have a battery indicator there as well. Oh, let's get it out of the light. A battery indicator, which is quite cool. I mean, to be honest, it's cheap, okay? It is a cheap thing. This was, I think, £15. The Fluval one that hasn't turned up, they told me now it's out of stock, was £40, okay, sterling. So, even though I believe that one's a little bit easier to use and probably better suited to bug bites than this, this will help, but you need, and I repeat, need to make sure that you test it first. very easy to set up though. It's, you know, it's very cheap. It came in the box. Now there's so many of these. There you go. There's so many of these on Amazon that look exactly the same, all right? But it's very easy to use. So, would I buy one? Yes, I would. I would buy one of these if I was going away for a weekend. Any more than that, I probably wouldn't bother. Make sure though you take the batteries out when it's not in use, and fresh batteries when you go, because if this goes flat, then, you know, I mean, it shouldn't go flat. It's a tiny little motor. It turns quite slowly and it does overfeed, I think, in my opinion. So really make sure that you adjust this. Hang on, let me move that again. There you go. Because if you do it too big, then you're going to just kill your fish. You'll come back to just soup. Okay, so that is a quick video on the Tigerlily. And look, go on Amazon. There's hundreds of these. Remember, 24mm. Okay, I mean, you can stick it on. There's a pad that comes in the box. There you go. There's the pad that comes in the box. So you can stick it to the top of your tank like that. But then would you want to do that? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Speak soon.